Gordon, firstly a roll call. Is everyone okay? I saw Ryan Fraser sitting out of training today. How's he?
There's a couple of knocks, yeah, look, there's a couple of knocks which you have to keep an eye on. But most are okay. So whatever happens, we're going to have a right good side, an athletic side, a side that wants to win, a side full of enthusiasm. So we'll be okay, we'll be fine.
You said you've had this game plan in your head for a while.
Yeah.
How tough a game will it be, and what do you have to combat to make sure you get that win?
Well, you have to combat the strength and ability of Slovenia because they're a right good side. And they've shown that with this campaign so far. But the most important thing is us, seriously. It's the most important thing. If we get together, then we'll be fine. I think we can compete with most. So we've got our shape right. We've got the players now. We've given them information, and we're ready to go on that now.
You said it's a must-win. Does that add pressure, or is that just dealing with reality and maybe building the players up to know exactly what it means?
Exactly, it's dealing with reality, I think. And sometimes it's easy for a manager to say, this is what we're going to do. Sometimes you're in a position, well, if we draw, if we win, or we lose, we can still be, it depends on it. Have to win. What you don't have to do is win it in the first 5, 6, 7, 10 minutes. You have to be, you never know in big games when your opportunity comes along. But what we've got to do is make opportunities. And the players that we pick tomorrow will make opportunities for us. And then once we make these opportunities, if we don't score these opportunities, we must get back into a shape that allows them very little opportunities.
Will you consider playing a left back at right back, or has Akechianya done enough in the last couple of games to make you confident he's the man?
Wasn't he good? Yeah. England game, the game the other night there. Full of enthusiasm, excited the crowd when he come forward. But you say we'll have other options, and sometimes you have to have a look at a pick catch against England for certain reasons. So you have to have a look at the opposition as well and see what's the best side for that game tomorrow. One thing is for sure that it's got to be a great day. The weather's fantastic. The players are now, there's a skip in the step from the weather we had at the beginning of the week in Edinburgh. Usually it's the other way about. Usually it's gorgeous over there and rainy here, but it kind of swapped over this week. And so I think it'll be a tremendous place to see football tomorrow, and I think it's going to be a tremendous game.
You touched on it, Gordon, a little bit in terms of the importance of this, but does that must-win tag in a strange way take the pressure off?
In a bit. There's no grey areas to it. You know, it's a must-win. And I think sometimes when you've got challenges like that in life, it brings the best out of you. So, as I say, we'll have a team ready for that challenge of must-win tomorrow. And we will go tomorrow to Hampden and look forward to that challenge. And there's a challenge that, whatever the size of the crowd might be, I can understand why a lot of people will have to go and see their mother. Unfortunately, I'll not be at my mother's house tomorrow, so sorry, Mum, got a job. But the flowers are on the way. Understand about what we do know when we travel here tomorrow, and when we line up, and weather's good, and with the Flower of Scotland going on, we know there's 5.5 million people want us to win from every walk of life. I know that for a fact.
It's been a while since the England game, and I suppose it's difficult to take momentum on from that, but what can you take on from that performance?
Well, the fact that England got 3 headers at goals, I think if we said before the game, 3 headers, fine. But that's done now. So we're moving to another, because 4 or 5 months, a long time in football. People, the form can change. What we've done is pick at the team tomorrow that's feeling good about themselves. And it might be completely different from the England game, but I'm hoping I'm getting the same commitment, the same bravery on the ball, the same enjoyment from the game, apart from when you go down, obviously. And we get that smashing.
Has it been that striker selection headache that's been keeping you up most at night?
No, not really. The headache usually comes from Mr. McGee. Keep me up all night is watching Family Guy. I should have got my bed after 1 episode, but I watched 2. There is positions that you have to think more of, but that's been done. That's all done now. So there's everybody's clear on what should happen now.
You know your team.
I know my team now. Yeah.
What do you assess of the strengths of the Slovenians? Where do you think the danger comes from them?
Their shape. Their shape is a wee bit different from most. They can play different. There's two shapes of play in particular, but they've got good players. They've got good strength, good height. I would imagine the height thing, they'll come on top of that. They'll be bigger than us. But what we've got to do to make sure that doesn't happen is attack the other way, and make sure that most of the action's done at the other end. And we will have plans for that.
How do you assess your home form of late? I mean, is playing here is something that you think the players enjoy? Is it still something that the players relish coming out to play at Hampden?
I think tomorrow will be a great day. I think it's perfect for a great day. If I was a player, I would be really looking forward to this. If I was a fan, I'd look forward to it. Whether you can make it here, or whether you have to watch it on the TV or listen to the radio, I think it's a perfect day for a game of football tomorrow.
When you look at your midfield options, like Stuart Armstrong has obviously been tipped up for his first start. Is he somebody that it's good to see guys like that breaking in with such good form that gives you these headaches to make?
I don't think I get headaches, to be honest with you. I think the doctor's got tablets for them. I'm okay. No, it's great if you can bring along a group of lads who are always on form. But I don't think that ever happens in a squad where everybody comes along and is feeling good about themselves. And that's what you've got to suss sometimes, because the form over a couple of months can change rapidly. We've all seen that. The form of a manager can change rapidly over a couple of months, as we've seen in English Premier League. Some managers are fantastic at the beginning of the season and they're useless in the middle of the season. So it can all change, and you've got to try and suss and see who's feeling the best about themselves when we meet up.
Do you get the feeling that the boys are ready to grasp the opportunity that they need to take tomorrow?
It's not about being ready. They have to be ready. You know, they have to be ready. Okay.
You mentioned the crowd tomorrow. I think we're expecting maybe half full. I'm sure it's all not down to Mother's Day, but can you understand that, why there are fans who would normally come along here who have decided not to come? Do you feel as if perhaps you and the guys owe them something, owe them a performance tomorrow?
We just set out to play football. When we play and play well, we do not feel you have to heap praise on us. We do it because we want to do it. That's for sure. We want to win games of football. And as I said to you, whatever the crowd is tomorrow, they will be backed up by the people who are not here, for whatever reason. So we can't determine the crowd really. So they'll be backed up with everybody wants us to do well. Whoever you support, whatever you like or don't like, everybody wants Scotland to win. That's for sure. That's what gets us. That's what makes it special, playing for your country, playing in big games like this. As you're travelling to the game on the bus, going, just think, we're the lucky ones. We can make all these people happy.
I know that you're constantly underlining the fact that it's about the players. You've said already it's a must-win, make or break. Is it must-win, make or break for you in terms of this job?
My only concern right at the moment is 3 points and getting to Russia. That is it. Other things will happen in my life after football. We can look at that later on. But who would like to be in my position? Every football manager, every Scottish person would love to be in my position right now. I'm the lucky one. I get on with it. And with the players, I'm looking forward to the challenge. Knowing fine well, whatever outcome after that, I know at this point that everybody's want us to win.
Any final questions?
Thank you, Gordon.
Oh yes, big fella. What have you got up there?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Luka Begic. I'm from Radio Slovenia.
I thought you might be.
Lots of people in Slovenia are expecting a very kind of fighty, a brave Scottish side that Slovenia might be technically better, but Scotland has a lot of fight. Are you expecting that kind of match tomorrow? That kind of aspect of the Scottish team tomorrow?
I would have to ask a lot of players not to kick anybody, yeah, because you're so technically gifted more than us. I'm sure that when a game of football, there's two technically gifted sides, there will be tackles somewhere along the line. If there's no, it's not a good game of football. We're expecting to take tackles. We will deal with that, and vice versa on the other side. That is the beauty of football. As long as what there will be is respect from both sides. That's for sure. And I said to you, it's got to be a right good game. So you picked a good game to come and see.